Hi, boys and girls, and welcome back to our grade 3 class with Mr. Grable. And today we're kind of almost doing like a test. You could do it for practicing our graphing. And it's on page 113, 100, 110, and 3 ones. And there's a lot of blanks on here. So, if you want to do this by yourself, that would be a great way to test yourself. If you're going to need some help, then of course follow along and I will show you. Here we go. Practice page 113. And we have solved this problem. Which pet should we get for the classroom? Excuse me. Oh boy, that'd be exciting, wouldn't it? Now, unfortunately, this is fiction, but we could give it a try anyway and just pretend. Okay, list the pets you could get. Okay, so I listed the possibilities. Let's just pretend that we could get a cat, a dog, a fish, or a rabbit. Ooh, would that ever be fun, hey? I think some of you probably already have some of these animals at home, but pretend we could get those for the class. Now, B is collect and organize the data in a line plot. Okay, now what I've found, seeing as we've been doing this, boys and girls, is the line plot is probably the simplest or most basic, or some people might say the easiest one to do, because it really doesn't have that many parts, right? Now if I open up the computer there so you can see everything, or back up a little bit, you can see the whole line plot, and I have everything except the data on there. Okay, so you can see there always has to be a title. You know, every graph gets a title, right? Our title, classroom pet. And of course there has to be all these lines, so we can put it in there. It's a line plot after all. And the animals, or whatever you're doing. You're already trying to figure out dog, cat, fish, rabbit. That's it. Okay, you don't need any other titles like you will later for our other graph. So the other thing I hope you noticed is I wrote this up in blue here. How many students did we have in our class? 23. Now, how many of our students should add up to how many ever numbers you get all together. Now, what we would regularly do in our class is we'd go around and ask every single person and collect that data. But today I'm actually just going to kind of make it up because there's no other really way to do it. So cat. Well, some people are allergic to cats, so we only ended up with 5 people going for cat. So I'm going to put 5 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then dog. Well, unfortunately, it's that hair thing. Lots of people are kind of allergic to hair, so same thing with a dog. 5 people for dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's a tie. So 5 for cat, 5 for dog. Now, fish. Fish did pretty well. I was kind of surprised at this. But fish got all the way to 6. 6. You get it? 6. So a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so fish was the winner until was so close. But if you know what's the difference between 23 and 16, you know who won. It was the rabbit. 7 for the rabbit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rabbit's the winner. So there you go. So that is our line plot. So if this was a true thing, we would have said, well, most people voted for a rabbit, so we'd get a rabbit. Wouldn't that be exciting? Okay, now draw a bar graph to show your data. So now you notice on a bar graph, it's a lot more detailed. You know how we talk about details lots in grade 3? We still have classroom pet as the title. Exactly the same title. We still have cat, dog, fish, and rabbit at the bottom, just to tell you what animals we're possibly going to get. But you remember, hey, speaking of possible, we have another title on this part of the axis called possible pets. So it tells you what those are. And then we have the numbers up the side, which means I have to put number, remember that's a number sign, of votes. Okay, so there's my third title. Remember, we have the first title. It tells you all about the whole graph. Then a title for each axis here, possible pets and number of votes. And then we can plot the data. Now we said there were 5 for cats, and we are going by ones this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Color in right down to there. And same with dog, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there, and color it in. Okay, so now remember with my marker, I make sure I get the top, but after that my coloring is maybe not as good as it should be, but we don't want to waste the marker, just got to be careful. Make sure you can see, as you can see, these are the same at 5, right? Then we know fish. Fish jumped up to 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We thought fish was going to be the winner. Well, it was close. Here's fish. Fish has got 1 more than cat and dog, but then, you know, that rabbit comes in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The winner, the rabbit. Oh, there's rabbits everywhere these days. And there is the rabbit. You see it kind of goes up and up. There's the 5 for the cat and the dog, 6 for the fish, and 7 for the rabbit. There we go. Line plots, bar graphs. I think you know a lot about graphing data. Have a great day. Bye-bye.